This is where I work from every single day. My 9 to 5. This is my filming space. This is my workspace. It is a chair in front of my bed so that I see the thing that is motivating me the entire day. I don't say today was different, but today was a good day inspiration wise, and that's like what pushed me to make this video even in the first place. But I had I don't call it a masterclass, but there's somebody who I admire because of just ambition and how like they go for the things they want to do, and they just seem like a person who does, right? A person who does. That's like the best way I can explain it. Anyways, his name is Ayomide. He has this product called Post Hats that he launched at the beginning of the year, and like has just been working on like very actively, and he wanted to like just talk to people about like creative process, the journey so far, and like plans for the future. And I was lucky enough to be in that. And I just listening to that entire thing just made me feel stagnant. I don't think that's the emotion I was supposed to take out of that, but I just felt stagnant because I've kind of been here since like I knew when the idea was like fresh and when they started getting their new users and all of that, and I've seen it grow, or like to the point I've seen it grow too. And I just feel like I haven't done anything in that amount of time, or I had things to do but I just didn't do them when I was supposed to do them. Anyways, I felt stagnant, and I did the one thing that I do every time I seem to have free time, which is watch YouTube. And I saw that Cutty had put out a new video. Um, and it's the video where like she's moving houses and all of that. And I don't know why, but I scrolled to like the very bottom to like see her first video. And her first video that did really well was her moving to Lagos at 22. I think it was I moved to Lagos at 22 and now I'm broke, or I left my parents' house at 22 and now I'm broke, and something like that. Anyways, I'm also 22. So I'm just 22 in 2025. In Tinubu's 2025. I shouldn't call that man's name. I shouldn't blame that man. But like I'm 22 in a different climate, economic climate, I think is like the thing to say. But watching those videos and seeing like an actual 22-year-old doing things that were seemingly ambitious and have like just grown over time to like where she is right now, it made me feel good. It made me feel happy to see a 22-year-old. Like, I don't know, there are some times where there are things you want to do, but you kind of have to see somebody else do them to believe that your dreams are valid, or like the things you want to do are valid. But that was kind of what this was, but it also was just from the future looking back and being like, wow, this person had drive, this person wanted to get something and she did it and she got it. And there's one of her videos about like her not wanting to work. I don't know. I watched a bunch of her old videos. It was very like I liked doing it. It made me think about the things I want out of life. Like every time I've had future related conversations with anybody, it's always been, oh, I don't know what I want my future to be like. I don't know how I want my future to go, future this, future that. Like I've always been not in the know when it comes to my future. Anyways, while I was watching her videos, I kind of took a few notes because I was reflecting, and I just kind of took a few notes and made a few decisions like on the spot. And I'm a very spontaneous, not spontaneous, but like I like making decisions. The acting them out and the doing them is like where I fail a lot. But like a couple of things I've discovered about myself lately are I'm ambitious, right? I might not, I like, if you ask me, oh, so what is the thing you actually want to work on? I might not, I don't know. I know I want to do something. I know I want to speak to people someday, like talk to people about their stories and all of that. I'm ambitious, but I'm lazy. And I don't even think it's essentially laziness. I just think I'm highly unmotivated. Sometimes I think it's like by because of the space I find myself in, but there are things I've been able to do from this space that make me know that okay, it's not really a space, it's maybe my mental space, right? Maybe I'm not lazy, but I'm just unmotivated because when it comes time for me to do the work, I can actually do the work. The point I was trying to make for myself is you cannot be unmotivated because you are broke, right? If I say okay, it's a physical space thing, like where I am is like what is stopping me from feeling motivated. Okay, move. I can't move. Why? You don't have money. So how are you unmotivated to get money to move? But just a couple of things. I did a couple of videos. I think I did about like 3 videos, which got like 100 views in like totality. And I was like, oh my god, progress. And then I didn't do a video one week, and then I just dropped it. That was weeks ago. And I don't think I dropped it because I think the reason I dropped it was because I was trying to live up to a standard that wasn't real life. I was trying to do something that wasn't my actual life. Like I was trying to put on a front that wasn't like my actual life. And that is a stressful thing to do. Like it's a stressful thing to do not just because of you're living a fake life, very obviously. I mean a bunch of things are fake it so you make it. But it was very stressful because I felt like I had to constantly put myself outside. Like so if a bunch of you look at like the 3 videos I've done so far, yeah, mostly vlogs. There's one like talking head video which could have there's one talking head video, but like two of them are vlogs. And I don't leave my house that often for me to be making vlogs on vlogs on vlogs. Like I'm not a I'm not a lifestyle creator. That's the crux of the entire matter. I'm not a lifestyle creator. I don't have enough experiences that often to share with people. And if I limit myself to the experiences I have, I will start to do this thing where I'm forcing myself to have experiences because of the content I want to make out of it. And I'm just not that person. I stopped and I was like, oh, I'll get back on it. I'll get back, and I never did until like today with like a burst of information and motivation and whatever. The main thing I wanted to do when I started this channel was just a place for me to talk and like just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, regardless of like anything else. I just wanted to talk. And I did one talking head video. I was supposed to do more, but I just never went back to do more because I didn't believe in my ideas. A lot of this is like a mental thing. A lot of this is a mental thing because I sit and I tell myself sometimes how, oh, I want to do things that draw an audience to me naturally and not like ask people to like subscribe and all of that. But a lot of the work I want to do requires people to see it. And to be very honest, because of the day and age and eh? Because of the day and age and economical climate and content climate or internet climate that we find ourselves in, you kind of have to call attention to the things you're doing. And so because I was like, oh, I don't want people to perceive me, which is so stupid. I don't understand it. But because of that, I was like, I'm just going to do it. And if people watch it, they watch it. If they don't watch it, it's fine. But I want people to watch it because like I don't want people watching it. I don't want people watching it to be my motivation to do more. I want people to watch it because why not? I didn't believe in myself, and somebody told me like 2 or 3 days ago, one of my friends told me that they believe in me. And my genuine question was, I don't understand. You believe in me that what? What am I doing that you believe in? Like I'm barely doing anything. So what is it? And I was just like, I just believe in you. And I'm using that belief as well to kind of pursue the things that I want. I don't know, it's weird that I need external validation or um external validation basically for a bunch of things. But it's time to use that positively and do the things I actually want to do. I like to talk. I talk a lot. I'm talkative. I didn't always used to be talkative because I like to tell people that with the way I grew up, I did not know how to have conversations with people until I was like probably in uni. Like I and it's not a fun thing to say. It's just it's a memory I should repress. But I like to talk a lot because it helps me free my mind. It helps me like clear mental fog and all of that. And I also like talking to other people because I like very random conversations and I like finding out like random things about people. Almost more importantly, I like conversations that happen with somebody and then we just go our separate ways, basically. Because it's a conversation that is not asking for more. It's a conversation that you're not constantly interpreting. It's a conversation that happens and that is it. And everybody goes their separate way. And if you take meaning from the conversation, that's your business. If you don't take meaning from it, that's your business. But I like conversations like that. I mean, it's something I want to do. Earlier this year, I did this thing with like a couple of people on Instagram. But the mistake I know I made there was that I made it into like carousel posts. And I would have very much preferred it to be videos where I'm actually like talking to people and we're talking back. And I feel like down the line, I'm definitely going to do some of those. I'm definitely going to do some of those, even if it's just my friends. I like having random conversations with my friends because we discover like the most random and like emotional and interesting things about each other that way. I should have started earlier. I remember sometime, I think maybe like 2021, making videos in this exact same room that I wanted to post on it on YouTube. I made like one or two and I might have posted it, but I was like, "Ugh, cringe. El cringe. I don't think that's a thing. El cringo? Is that a thing? I don't know. But I was like, it was very, I found this very cringe that I was making videos and posting it and then I took it down. But I wish I started then. I wish I stuck with it then because, like, I don't know, I would be in a much different place right now. I'm embracing whatever this is because I like that I'm able to set up my camera, sit down with my microphone, and talk. I'll get more creative with it as I go, but like, I just need to. It's there's a word for this, like the curve. I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name of the curve. Let me Google it. Exponential, I think. Let me Google what exponential meant. I just Googled like named graph curve names. This is what it looks like. I'll put a picture on the screen. But like that's basically what it looks like, and it is becoming more and more rapid. So I'm trying to get over that initial, like this initial place, and eventually, you know, we can get to whatever this is. Eventually, we can get here. But there's just a lot in my mind that I need to get out. I already do this. I already do like a lot of talking on my Instagram, just on my stories, because it's 24 hours. It will clear and nobody will come and be like, what are you talking about? I don't post it on my actual page because I just, we'll see. Maybe like when I get more comfortable doing this, maybe I'll start posting them on my actual page. But yeah, that was this. New videos every Saturday. Like, share, subscribe. This was fun. I look forward to doing more. Um, bye.